Yo, what's up, guys? So it is officially 2 weeks before Thanksgiving, and I am absolutely stunned to say that. This year has gone by crazy fast. Finishing some stuff with school, looking forward to the next year, and just looking back at this year as far as what I've accomplished with my brand, right? And I just wanted to take a minute to say thank you, and also to kind of paint a picture as to what it's going to be moving forward into this next year. So, first of all, thank you. Thank you for how this year has changed me, changed my brand, and changed how I attack all of this. Thank you for giving feedback and for participating and for interacting with my content. Because of how much you guys have interacted, because of how much you guys have played a part in this, I've been able to get a full-time job being a content creator for another organization. It's insane and so wonderful and such a blessing to be able to say I can use my skills now on a daily basis and get paid for it. Sure, social media is fun. Sure, YouTube is fun. Creating music is fun. All these passions I've had have ultimately culminated here in having a job in social media. And honestly, I am so blessed. I love what I do for a living, and I love being able to share my art, my creativity day in and day out. Having the job I do now really offers a very interesting perspective. Because see, when you're working for yourself, you can kind of take these breaks, you can take these ideas to step back and see, what am I missing? How can I make this better? But when it's your day-to-day job, you don't get that liberty. You have to be on your feet all the time. You have to be thinking creatively, and you have to be constantly figuring out how to better your brand's reach. Working for an organization has been an absolute blessing. I'm truly enjoying it. And I think looking forward into this next year, knowing what I've learned this past year, both personally and with the company I work with, is going to propel both the brand I work with and my own personal work to another level, to new heights. I'm truly excited going forward into 2025 to take on social media and propel the reach and propel the content and ways of interacting with clientele and with viewers like you on social media. On my own personal side of things, I am so blessed to say that my reach has continued to grow, and that's even with taking a substantial break this year. I'm sure you've noticed I took a substantial break over the summer, and even over this entire year, the flow of content has been lower. Why is that? Well, primarily, I'm exhausted. I'm in college, I'm working a couple jobs, and I just needed a break. The creative juices weren't flowing. And so taking this break has been a truly wonderful thing. I've been able to just sit and enjoy content, sit and enjoy nature, sit and enjoy the day-to-day without having to rush through the idea of how can I quickly make this a video. That's something that a lot of creators struggle with, is when you start down this creative walk, it very quickly becomes, how can I make this memorable, instead of, hang on, let me just enjoy this for a minute and not pull out the camera, not pull out the smartphone. Sure, we've seen even crazier technological advancements in phones these days. I mean, myself, I'm rocking an iPhone 16 Pro. I love this thing. It pushes the boundaries of what cameras can do on smartphones. From an Apple's perspective, yes, I know there are Androids that have better zoom, but it still offers a lot of the creative things that most cameras on phones haven't done for a long time. I've found ways personally, let's wait on this airplane, I've found ways personally for me to integrate my smartphone into my own day-to-day job as the main camera. Sure, what I do, I should be using a pro camera for all the time, but I would argue that we're getting pretty dang close with these smartphone cameras. Having the reach that these do and the convenience is something you can't beat. And if you know how to edit properly, I would argue that this can very quickly become your daily shooter. I'm not going to get into a rant about iPhone 16s right now. That's for another video later. But again, I just wanted to say thank you for this year. Moving forward this coming year in 2025, I'm going to be extending my reach and my services to you guys. So if you're in the Washington, Spokane area or near Idaho, I will be available for engagements, for weddings, and for other events. Do you need a corporate headshot? Great. I offer those to you. Engagements, photo shoots, birthdays, you name it. If you need someone there professionally to take the pictures, I would love to work with you and find a time and place that will work conveniently for you. I know as the year wraps up, I'm getting booked for photo shoots for Christmas cards, and for this coming year, I'm already getting booked for a couple weddings. It's so exciting looking back. If I could tell myself at 14, 15 years old that I would be being booked for weddings, for engagements, for parties, for just photo shoots day to day, It's truly a blessing that I don't take for granted. And this is something that even I, as I look forward into the coming year, but also reflect and look back on the past multiple years, the amount of growth, the reach, it has been truly astounding, and it's not lost on me. Thank you for being a part of this. So, let's look into 2025. What's down the road? What's coming up? Well, as I mentioned, I'm going to be opening booking for the year 2025 on December 20th. How I can offer to you everything I can to make your life captured and memorable. Be it an event, be it just a corporate headshot you need because you changed jobs, reach out to me and I can connect with you and we can find a thing that will work for you. I love being able to capture memories, and this coming year, that's the goal. My motto has always been seeing the world from a different angle. Seeing the world from a different angle. What does that mean? Well, I would argue it means taking the day-to-day mundane and tweaking it, maybe not a lot, maybe just a little, to know that you had a different experience taking that picture, or you have a different memory attached to that picture. It's truly something we take for granted day to day. I mean, me personally, I see everything around me. I live in Washington. You know how beautiful this world is? Sure, it's a little dark and mundane right now. Yeah, it's pretty mundane. I mean, the sun's setting right now, for crying out loud, and it's only, oh geez, what, 4:20? And it's just so astounding how so many people take the world around them for granted. And that's something when I set out creating this brand that I wanted to do, was to allow people to see the world from a different perspective while not changing their lifestyle. Changing the perspective at which you see, changing how you're looking at something, viewing dynamically. Now, I won't get into my whole philosophy on how I take pictures and why, but that's something that I've always stood for, and I always and will continue to press for in this coming year. This coming year, I also plan to take back over on social media, posting consistently and constantly creative and high quality content for you to enjoy. That was a mouthful. Let's try that again. Consistent, high quality content for you to enjoy on a multitude of platforms. If you want to find the links, they're down below. And also, if you want to support, reach out to me and we can talk. Going forward this coming year, I also want to come back to YouTube with a punch and making sure I create a lot of content for you to enjoy. I'm going to be busy with college this coming year, that's no doubt. But still, I want to take time to share with you my experiences and how I see the world. So, I'm not going to take too much more of your time. We're already 8 minutes into this video. But, again, thank you from the bottom of my heart for this past year, for the years past now, even multiple, 3-4 years ago. And thank you for how it got me to where I am today. Thank you for being a part of that. Thank you for buying the merch. Thank you for booking me for photo sessions. Thank you for all the things, for listening to my music, for everything. It truly has been a blessing this year. And I just want to say, moving forward to 2025, let's see the world from a different angle. Let's be creative. And let's show others the world that God has created and how they can see it, even in their day-to-day, crazy, busy, mundane lives. I'll catch you guys in the next video. This is probably going to be my last YouTube video for this year. I know I haven't posted a lot, but I think it's been a wonderful time of reflection. So, with that, I'll see you in 2025. I'll still be active on my socials, but I'm going to make sure I don't post any other videos this year, and I will see you in 2025. Peace.